Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Base Damage. Hope you are all doing well. And today I kind of wanted to go over basically what happened to us in 2024, the awesome things that happened, and our goals going into 2025. Happy New Year's Eve as of this video coming out. I hope that everyone's enjoying it with their loved ones and everything. And holidays will be over soon. We're going to get back to the regular shenanigans for the channel, for all the posts and everything. So first thing, I guess, is really cool. By the end of this year, we're at 677 subscribers. That is insane. We're also very close to 420 videos. Didn't just notice that. I'll be real. I forgot to look. I didn't even look at that before I started recording. But that's kind of cool. Yeah, no, this is insane. This is the most we've obviously ever had, and I think that's absolutely cool. I guess a big goal for 2025, I would love to try to get to 1,000 subs. I think that would be so cool. I don't expect it, but if we do, that would be phenomenal by the end of like 2025. I don't expect this channel to have like explosive growth or anything of that nature. And I don't mind that. I don't mind the slow grind. It's totally cool. I enjoy the community that has joined together, chatting with people on the Discord and everything. And I guess that's one of the big things to point out that did happen in 2020, this year in 2024, which was being able to go to Duluth for the first one, be able to go to a Weiss regionals for the first time in a couple of years. Since before the pandemic, I haven't gone. I know Joe went to one of the Spring Fest that has happened since COVID was over. But this is my first one going back to since the pandemic, and that's just like a really amazing thing to be able to go to again, to any card regionals, and being able to meet everybody at Duluth, all the different Discord members, putting faces to names. Like, there was a lot of people that I had met prior to this, like years ago, back with the Waifu Wars group. Obviously I'd known Frank for like ever at this point, it feels like, but I finally got to meet Lunchbox in person. Hashtag the most punchable face in Weiss. Joe tries to keep that meme going, and I love it. Met Riaz, met Joker, Space Cowboy, a whole bunch of just all the different people in the group. Honestly, I didn't even realize it until we were in the middle of recording a podcast, but one of the guys that's going to be on the podcast this Thursday, we got into a Discord call talking about the Philly regionals and everything, and one of the guys in there named Sheba. I didn't realize I had met him in person there, and we had like Frank had was like, hey, I want you to meet this guy. He's really cool. And then didn't even realize we didn't even realize I was talking to him in the Discord call until we got to talking like what all was going on at Duluth. I thought that was so cool. But being able to meet all of the people from a lot of the people from the Discord was one of the coolest things to do. I basically, you say we did it like a base damage meetup. I thought that was amazing. I can't wait to go to Tampa with Joe. We get a little honeymoon, a little date at on the side other than regionals. I joke he's going to kill me for that later. In Minecraft, obviously. And we going to be going to Tampa, still get to see a whole bunch of people there, hopefully. Whoever's able to go, we would love to see you there in the Tampa regionals. As well as we're going with Gothmom and Steve from the Discord as well. They are just some of the most awesome people in general. Who else? I'm trying to remember who else all said they were going. I know there's a lot of people that said they couldn't go last second, which is totally cool. Let's see. Like I said, being able to meet a lot of the Discord members was really great this year. One of the biggest things that also changed this year in 2024 for me was I had been a truck driver for the past 6 years. And so I stopped truck driving about 2 months ago. It feels weird to say it's already been 2 months since then. It just wasn't good for my mental health, and I'm just going to leave it there. But in doing so, also starting up the past like year or so, I've been trying to help our good friend Nick Baksu-chan, for like different events and whatnot. Me and Joe have been helping him at different events. He's graciously allowed me to like sell cards and games like at his booth and everything kind of on the side in addition to helping him. And I thank him so much for that. He did not have to do that. But he has just been one of the coolest people to work with just in general. I've known him for years because he used to go to our locals, Blue Ox games in Greenville. And just being able to like work alongside with him, see his business grow, as well as come to realize what I wanted to, well, a goal that I wanted to work towards, which was eventually one day I want to have my own shop. I want to have my own storefront, like a physical location. And even if that's just, like trying to go like in business with him to do so, like that's still totally fine. But I would love to have like a shop that people could come and play card games and whatnot. Be able to host tournaments and everything in general would just be like absolutely amazing. And I would love that. But in speaking of hosting tournaments, something that I do want to do, because we're wanting to do more collab stuff, obviously, I really want to get back into making more podcast episodes because I realize there's been kind of a lull, and that is straight up my favorite content for the channel. But something we do really, really want to do is host tournaments. In 2025, we're going to be trying to host some tournaments for Weiss, obviously. But there's one in particular that I've been talking with some of the guys in the Discord and Joe and Moroku and everything. And I really, really want... Well, one, I want to do like regular Weiss Schwarz tournaments in general, trying to like maybe... Even if it's not something that I can record, I would still love to host something like that to kind of try to give back to the community a bit. Maybe like a win-a-box tournament or something. I just think that would be really cool. But I would absolutely love to do something for Weiss Schwarz Rose. I would love to be able to record video for it, but it totally depends on the card art that they use. So don't get your hopes up when I say this, but that was something that I've been talking to the people in the Discord about, and I think that would be so cool if we could get a Weiss Schwarz Rose tournament, because it's going to be degenerate as hell and stick just to Rose sets, not allow, Hololive or Slime to just come in and, kick open the door like Shrek in his swamp body. Don't want that. We just want the Weiss Schwarz Rose sets for a tournament for that. I think that'll be so cool. We've also been talking about doing a gacha game podcast. We have several people on board. When I was on Lunchbox's Weiss Schwarz Collins show thing, which was awesome, by the way, please go check it out. Like, go check out all of like Lunchbox's stuff. He is one of the coolest dudes ever. That was something we got to talking about. And I was like, dude, it'd be so cool if we did a gacha podcast. He has already called dibs. If we ever talk about Bang Dream, he wants to be there for Bang Dream. So he already has a brother. If you hear this, you already got a guaranteed slot. I'm just going ahead and tell you that now. But I've talked with a couple other people, and we might try to get I'd like to try to get a normal, a constant group of like 2 to 3 people. And then we can have a fourth person as the kind of like the guest each time. Maybe group of guests, depending on who the fuck it is. I don't care. We'll figure something out. We've been doing this for like 8 years at this point. So, I mean, we kind of have the podcast like formula kind of down pat for a lot of that stuff. I'd like to be able to get better at editing, whether it's the podcast or or the regular videos, doesn't matter. I really want to get better at editing this coming up year, do so many more collabs, whether it's with Discord members, other content creators. One day, me and Weiss and Chill are definitely going to finally get a collab done. At some point, it will happen. Speaking of, he did the new banner and the new icon. So it was made by Weiss and Chill. So thank you very much, my dude. It is greatly appreciated. That's going to be it. Like I said, we have so many other ideas in the works that it's just going to take a little bit of time to make. But now that I'm not truck driving, I can sit down and do that. I can put the time aside necessary to do that. And I feel that's just so much. One, it's so much better for my mental health, because back before my internet even now is absolute garbage. This 10-minute video is going to take like a half hour to upload. But at Joe's place, it uploads in like 5 seconds because his internet is amazing. So I would typically make like 6 to 8 videos. And every time I would go out on a couple weeks for truck driving and just go upload them all at his place. And that would just be all those videos coming out while I was out on the road. That's just how that would be. I would have to make so much stuff in advance, and I'm so glad that I'm not pressured to do that anymore. I hope that I can make the content better. I want to make more stuff, obviously, for people getting into Weiss, beginner-friendly stuff, obviously, budget-friendly stuff, but also still have like a place that, you know, the people who are more hardcore can also talk like on the podcast and discuss their stuff for card games in general. It doesn't have to be Weiss. It can be whatever. I just want to make content. I like that. I doubt I'm ever going to make money off of this. It's just a passion that I have on the side. The thing I plan to make money from is selling cards, video games, and whatever the hell else we feel like. Even if at some point I just need to be like, yo, Nick, Boxu-chan, I need you to hire me. So I don't know. Maybe something like that will happen. I don't know. That's farther down the road, but we are trying to get a physical location at some point. We are trying to do that. Sorry, my voice is cracking. It's very late at night and I'm tired. All right, that is going to be it. Thank you all very much. Happy New Year if you're already watching this in 2025. I hope you are enjoying your new year. It's a Southern tradition where I'm from to eat black-eyed peas on New Year's Day. It is good luck to eat black-eyed peas. Not the group, not the music group, but the food on New Year's Day. That is just something apparently that is good. It's just a superstition, obviously, but it's a good luck thing. So go get you some black-eyed peas. There you go. And that is going to be it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for an amazing year for 2024, and I will see you in the next year. Stay based. That'll make sense in the next podcast episode.